before we get going, you in there. So I need you to do something for me. First, get out of full screen. All right. You see down there the subscribe. I want you to click that. All right. Good. And then right next to it, there's a bell. You see the options? You press the bell. Press the bell. Okay. Pick all. You got it? Good. All right. Let's go full screen again. Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Wrench Heads. So if you guys saw any of my previous videos, I did some work on my mom's Kia Forte and it came out so with that experience behind me, I'm going to be moving forward to taking care of my Jetta's little line of rust. So I'm going to show you real quick what we're dealing with here. So as you can tell, we have a nice little line of rust that's going along the bottom. So I'm going to clean this up and then I'm going to tape off the area with some chemical tape, and then we are going to get to applying our primer, and then we're also going to get to hopefully within 20-30 minutes getting the paint done. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some warm soapy water to the area, clean it off as best I can. I'm out of microfiber towel, so I'm going to use this applicator pad. It's a microfiber applicator pad. So I'm going to just wet it down real well, clean it off. So now that the surface is clean and dried and ready to go, you saw I did a little bit of overspray because I want the tape to be able to adhere to where I place it. So now what I'm going to do is I have my little die grinder, and I'm going to go around similarly to what you saw me do on the Forte, and I'm going to clean up all the rust. I'm going to try and stay within the rusty area, like the immediate area. If there's any bubbling, I might go up maybe like another 1/4 inch, but I'm going to try and keep it strictly to the area that's rusted. Due to like this being a thicker metal, it hasn't eaten its way through, but it is still pretty nasty. Safety first. Okay guys, so I'm done cleaning up the surface. As you can tell, we have nice clean metal. The die grinder wasn't getting it done quick enough for me, so I wind up swapping over to the drill with the wire brush. Alright, so definitely comes in better to get this done quickly. So the one thing that I don't have, that I have seen some people use online is or was recommended from some people who do this on a regular. It's called it's like a type of rust inhibiting jelly. I can't remember exactly what it is, but I was able to clean up the surface really well, as you saw. I even got into some of the existing paint, but this is on the bottom side of the hood, so it's whatever. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to tape off the section that I'm going to be painting. I'm going to give probably like 1/8 of an inch space for overspray. So let's see if I can do this. Maybe not 1/8 of an inch, maybe a couple 16ths. So if you're still here, we are about to apply our second coat of primer. First coat dried very nicely, if I do say so myself. Alright, so I got some excess right there and it's running, but it's running onto the tape, which is exactly what I want. So a little bit of practice, a little bit of trial and error, and you know, things are slowly getting better. So we're going to give this another 20 minutes to set and dry. Then when we come back, I'm going to do the green. So the Rust-Oleum gloss green, the Hunter green, which is the closest I could find for the car. Hopefully it looks good. I don't really know, but since it is going to be on the bottom of the trunk, I don't think anybody will notice. And then once that's done, we will follow up with the clear coat. So that's one. So this is the second layer of rust. We're going to do 2 of the green, and then we're probably going 2 to 3 clear coats, and then we'll let this set and dry overnight, and then I'll remove the tape. All right. All right. Coat number 2, primer, done. Nada. So, this is going to be coat number 1, or that green, mean green, envy green, jealousy green. So, we got a little bit of overspray down here on the lining. Whatever. Scrub it off. I'm going to scrub it off. So, yeah. So far, so good. Coming out pretty well. Alright, let's look at that. Alright. So, it is definitely a little brighter than what I would like to see, but let's wait and see how it sets, because I do have the black primer, so hopefully that will absorb some of the brightness once it dries. Other than that, looking pretty good. Alright, we're going to let that set for another 30 minutes on the initial coat, and then we'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have it. We are done. We have put the final third coat of clear on here. I think so far it looks pretty good. The final result will wind up being the test. So as you can see, there's a little bit of overspray of green on my liner, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm not that concerned. Most people aren't going to see that. But You know, compared to, you know, the rest of the car, it's obviously going to be a little bit brighter, but, you know, 20-year-old car, unless I completely repaint. And I know some people are going to be like, oh, why didn't you go and get the paint match color from Volkswagen or whatever? Because I'm like, because I don't want to pay $500 for a spray can of color match. This is going to be something that really only I notice, unless, you know, you take to a car show and someone's inspecting it for perfection, which is not going to happen. So, on that note, we're going to leave that off here. I will post pictures of the final result after I let this settle, dry, and adhere overnight. And as always, Wrench Daily.